Keep doing that.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hello, everyone,
Boom, boom, boom,
and
boom,
welcome
boom, boom,
to the
boom, boom,
37th
boom, boom, boom,
episode
boom,
of
boom,
Carnival
boom,
Cruising
boom, boom,
Podcastaways,
boom, boom, boom,
the
boom, boom.
podcast
Wicka, 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 wicka.
where we talk about anything and everything Carnival Cruising related. I don't know why you went to wikis, and that really threw me. You were doing like some jazzy. Who wikis during a jazz thing?
I broke it down.
Oh wow. Okay. I can respect that. So
He's a cultural mix.
yeah, I respect that. So welcome everybody. That was our opening. We're causing the rigmarole already. So
Oh, Lord.
welcome everybody to the show. We got a great show for you today. This is a highly well thought out, illogical show. We've done a lot of research, and we want to bring you guys the best show possible. So, my dog is crying at the door already.
Very professional.
Mr.
So
Kennedy,
professional.
continue the show.
So, today we are going to first introduce Reese, our blue card intern, and I am Thomas, and of course you know Trevor,
Hey,
and he's back.
you
Hi.
introduced us. You did a good job.
Well, yeah, because
I
you know
concur.
you walked off frame and said, "Take it over, Thomas."
Yeah, I did.
So I took it over.
Well thought out. Very professional show. Anyways, so we've got a lot
Hard to
going on.
believe
How are
it's
you
not
guys,
scripted.
First of all, most importantly, how are you guys doing? How's your week been? Yeah.
I'm good.
You guys suck.
Well, I mean,
Like I said,
you
hard
guys,
to tell it's not scripted.
You guys already know, what I'm dealing with, and
Well,
it's,
yeah, you're still dealing with the drama of the hit and run,
yeah,
but
and that is just. Have you? I just never wanted to slap someone so badly.
I don't know if we can see these things on the internet.
Well, we can. I didn't say
Conspiracy to
who.
slap. That's not legal, bro.
Or just punch
You're
someone
talking
in the
about me,
junk.
right? You're
No,
threatening me.
no, I'm not threatening you. I really want to punch the dude who hit my car in the junk.
But you wouldn't.
I don't know.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, that's terrible. Reese.
Yo, what up?
You got something, right?
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, I'm doing real good. I living life to the fullest. Me, my daughter, and my boyfriend are going all out to eat sushi on Friday. So, excited about that.
Yeah.
Everything's coming up, Reese. It's all looking good right now.
Very cool.
Well, I got a non-cruise related vlog idea for
I just
all
want to
of
point out that I didn't get to talk about my week.
Okay, well, you talk about your week. Fine.
It wasn't that interesting. You go ahead.
No, did you know that there's a dinosaur state park in Texas?
What?
Yeah, and apparently because of the drought, some new dinosaur footprints just been found because of the drought.
Well, that's pretty
So,
cool.
yeah, and this is like an hour south of Fort Worth, so it's like a 6-hour drive. So it'd be great non-cruise related vlog.
Awesome. Yeah. Any dinosaur lovers in the audience?
I hope so.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I just dropped the
podcasting
dinosaur
page.
knowledge.
Yeah.
I just dropped the dinosaur knowledge right there.
We're gonna start a poll. What is your favorite dinosaur? So if you go to Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, go to our group. It's on Facebook. I should have started with that. And there'll be a poll there. What is your favorite dinosaur? Just add your dinosaur to the list. my favorite dinosaur besides Mr. Kennedy is probably, I guess, a Brontosaurus.
Yeah, that fits. That's the right era. I was going to give a caveat. If you say something that's not actually in the era of the dinosaur, I'm probably going to call you out. Like, no, that's Pleistocene. Sorry.
My favorite dinosaur is Dino.
Nice. Good one, bro. Good one.
Oh.
I don't have a favorite. I love them all.
Oh, you love them all.
Well, actually, mine would be probably the T-Rex. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
nice.
I have short. I can relate to the T-Rex because I got short arms.
Yeah, the arms. I get it.
Because I got a big head and little arms.
Made me snort.
Nice.
Check that one.
Well, my goal for the day is done.
Yeah, I was gonna say, check that off the list. He snorted. Well, yeah. So the some interesting news coming out of Carnival here recently. Some actual Carnival related news is, and it's not dinosaur related. I'm sorry. It is the Carnival Luminosa. I guess that's how you say it, Luminosa.
Yeah, it's a Harry Potter name.
Yeah, Luminous. That is the
Costa ship that they
the Costa
just
ship
acquired.
So they're doing a incredible 30-day cruise, and I just have to say that I saw the itinerary because John posted it, and I'm ready to quit my job.
Well, you messaged me with this asking, can we make a GoFundMe for this?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it is kind of a bucket list cruise because this is the longest cruise that Carnival's ever done.
Yeah.
But wow, the itinerary is.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's at we want to be cruise bums GoFundMe.com. We want to be cruise bums.
Yes,
go ahead and send your money in now.
Bums. Welcome to Carnival Cruise Bums.
We'll perform for cruise money. Yeah. Trevor's face just like froze in mid time while I was saying that. I was like.
Well,
like a shock
something
face.
just came to mind, and I was gonna see if I could find it. Back in the early days of Carnival's history, I want to say they did a one cruise that was like really long with the Carnival Mardi Gras. And I want to say it was either a 30-day cruise or it was a 50-day cruise. Something kind of crazy. And back then, cruise. Man, stuck on that ship for 50 days would be hard.
That ship was way small.
Reese, I don't know if we talked about it. Their bathroom was literally a square that you could fit into, and it had a shower above you and a toilet below you, so you could sit down, shit, and shower all at the same time. So
this bidet's coming from the wrong damn direction. I had to stand on my head to get my butt wiped.
It's really funny.
That sounds awful. Or just sounds like a really fancy porta potty.
Yeah.
Oh, there weren't even outlets in the room.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Lord.
believe some rooms may had like a shared bathroom if you didn't get the right room. Like some of them had like a group bathroom.
Well, probably the ones that were like in the tourist class, because it used to be an ocean liner which had classes. Of course now they're cruise ships and there's no classes, but technically
it's a good thing.
Yeah. So anyways, back to this this cruise. It's gonna start off this 30-day cruise. It's gonna go through a typical Alaskan cruise. It's gonna have several fun days at sea, and then it's got like, what's this, 5 stops in Japan, and
Wow.
they're like pretty decent link stops. They're not like crazy long. It's like 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for a lot of them. One of them 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., which is pretty cool. And looks like there's a stop in the Philippines, Indonesia, and then like a whole bulk of fun days at sea, and then Australia. The stop in the Philippines is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Indonesia is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then boom,
Where are they stopping in the Philippines? Manila?
it is Puerto Princesa. That it's spelled.
No, I wasn't born near there. No,
Okay, I didn't know. I don't know.
because I was born on Subic Naval Base, so which
Yeah.
is near Manila.
Well, I have no clue where this is, but yeah, no, it's pretty cool deal. Now, would you be tempted? I mean, like if money was no object, and you were like, oh, I'm gonna do this 30-day cruise. Would you be tempted to do this cruise and then also do the first cruise in Australia? Kind of like a back-to-back, but
Well, okay. So, in theory, like if you were to do it, dude, you would. So you're going to be on the ship from September 13th to October 13th,
yeah,
and then you're talking get back on the ship or get on the Spirit or sorry, the
it's
Miracle
September 14th.
or September 14th.
Yeah.
You'll be on this. Then you'll either get back on that ship or book the Spirit or Miracle, whichever one's down there along with that ship.
Well,
And then
I'm
you got
saying book it again because you go on its inaugural yearly whatever. I think it'd be fun.
Well, yeah, but they're also sending back either the Spirit or the Miracle. I can't remember which one.
Oh, I wonder if they do coincide like that. One gets down there, the other one comes instantly back.
No, one's gonna stay year round.
Yeah,
Because like this, what was the Spirit? And one of them has stayed year round. It hasn't been. It wasn't in the United States for 10 years, and it's been doing Alaskan cruises since it's been brought back because of Australia refusing to opening.
Yeah.
So, but it's going to be repositioning back there, and that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And off topic, I've always wanted to go to Australia because I had a cousin go there, and she left quite the legacy there. I don't even know if they'd let me in. So
I've got a friend who lives down in Australia.
Yeah.
Like a guy I went to high school with.
Well,
so,
my cousin, she stayed there and she got deported. It was really
nice.
Funny, it was a romantic story. It was for love, and so went there to visit. Decided to stay, but not legally. It's a great story, though.
Well, all these parents, back on subject, all these parents doing the Alaska to Australia Trans-Pacific here shortly.
Yeah.
It's going to be 22 days for them.
That's still really long.
Yeah.
The longest I've been on a boat is like 13, 14 days. And man, that like by the end of it, like you really, if you didn't do your cruise right, you're already feeling like I'm just ready to get off.
I can only imagine how long you'll have the cruise sways.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, yeah, that'd be like a year-round thing. But
I mean, it's already for 7 days. It's like 2 days of just swaying. You know.
Now, Reese, you worked on smaller boats before. Did you ever have to deal with anything like that, where you came back to land and you felt like you're still on the ship?
In fact, when I was a commercial fisherman in Alabama, I think the longest day we stayed out was an entire week. We were 90 miles out.
Oh, wow.
We hit a couple of storms, but the entire time I didn't get seasick once. I guess I just naturally have sea legs. But as soon as I got back to shore and put my feet on solid ground, that little sway that I got after getting off the boat literally made me turn green and throw up just like right then.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So I got seasick on land.
Yeah.
So you'll probably want to take some Bonine or something
I don't
just
think.
to get off the boat.
Well, I
I'm
don't
sure I'm
think.
fine now. I did
I
that for
don't
a
think
while.
he's gonna have as extreme sways as you would on a smaller boat. I imagine.
Yeah, no,
I imagine
that thing was a
sways.
20
The
footer.
sways on a smaller boat is more extreme than on
Big
a.
time.
Oh yeah, yeah. They don't have stabilizers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So,
No, I was on a 20-foot boat, and yeah, no, that thing got rocked like a toy.
Oh, well, funny off-topic story. I'm full of them today. I'm full of something. So I've been constipated this week. No, actually, that's true.
So
but
you're full of shit.
well, okay. So the actual story I was going to tell instead of the constipation story, is Max, my son Max, had we used to watch The Deadliest Catch back in the day, and let's talk real little. And Max would crack me up because we would sit there and watch it, and Max would get real into it. And then somebody got hurt on the show, like a big chunk of ice fell off a crane and hit the dude in the back, and the dude just like crumpled over, and he was really hurt. And then Max looked at me like dead serious. It was like, I don't want to do this job anymore. And I was like, you were thinking about this? And after that episode, Max was done with that show. It was dead.
See, I when I think of commercial, see, I never watched Deadliest Catch.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple episodes, but nothing too. I think of the Perfect Storm movie with like, and I just don't want to die at sea. I'm sorry. With a massive,
there's worse ways to go.
Trifecta of storms.
Yeah.
Dead is dead.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna go at some point. I mean,
Well, yeah,
might as well make it interesting.
but I want people crying over my body.
Yeah, well.
And if I'm dead at sea in a sunken boat, they won't cry over my body.
Well, then they'll cry at the water's edge and throw flowers.
Cry at the water's edge.
They'll cry over a rock with my name on it. I'm good. At least my body went back to, helping nature out by being shark and fish food.
Yeah,
Instead of being embalmed and wasted.
Speaking of fish food, so, okay,
That's one hell
Did
of
that
a
get too
segment
real?
right
Did
there.
that get too real?
Lake Mead keeps shrinking, right? And out there in Las Vegas area. So Lake Mead keeps shrinking, and they're finding all these dead bodies out there. Well, one could do was like encased in cement.
Oh, yeah.
What's up with that?
The mob.
No, I think he was trying to make one of them crafty things, and he was trying to mix cement out of water, and he got stuck and fell in.
Vegas was built on the mob.
No. That's misinformation. I received a letter in the mail, and I'm supposed to say this.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Oh yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Reese got the same letter. Anyways, I have a new yacht.
I'm
Tony's a good
really
guy.
shocked. I'm really shocked at the fact that people are surprised Lake Mead is drying up. They built a friggin' lake in the middle of a desert.
In a desert, yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. What could go wrong?
It's not supposed to be there.
That's circumstantial evidence. I don't believe it. So you don't know.
It's all conjecture.
Yeah. Order in the court. So. But yeah, this 30-day cruise.
Yeah, 30-day cruise, man. I mean, that would be fun and terrifying all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a good stretch of water there that there is nothing. And, typhoons can pop up at any point in the southern hemisphere, and, if it's, I was born during a typhoon. If that, tells you anything, because I could have been normal had I not been born
That
during
should
a
have been
typhoon.
your name. At least your middle name.
Francis.
No, they should have named it Typhoon.
No, because my grandfather's name was Francis.
Yeah, but you're born during a typhoon. That's kind of more important.
Ah.
I'm gonna talk with your mom.
Mom tries to play it off like, oh, it was just a tropical storm by that point. I'm like, I was born during a typhoon.
Yeah. Don't downplay it.
Yeah, it was a typhoon.
Yeah, the worst typhoon ever.
I mean, it was so bad that Subic Naval Base isn't there anymore. It took it 20 years after I was born to close, but
Yeah. Well, they had to sift through all that destruction. So.
Well, yeah.
He died from getting shot. I mean, he died 20 years later, but he died from getting shot.
We really can't stay on topic today.
No, we
can't.
I'm just saying. But off topic.
You jinxed it because you said I'm going to stay on topic.
I was like, man, this episode we really need to have like at least one where we stay on a little topic. So the other thing we want to talk about today was the Cucina, one of our favorite places to eat, especially free lunchtime. Our listeners are well versed in this one, so XL class ships is free all the time. But we are going to go over today and we're going to talk about, basically, we're going to look at the dinner menu and we're going to kind of touch on a few things. We're not going to read the whole menu out like we did before. I think we kind of bored people when we did that.
I think we should read out some names of stuff.
I think we should write some names out.
Describe it.
But I mean, this is really, it's really your typical Italian food, except this is like the captain's like mother's menus, like their recipes.
Like the captains from like 10 years ago, whenever this opened.
Yes. So we're looking at right now the menu from the Mardi Gras. I really don't know if the menu is really any different on other ships, but this is the Mardi Gras actual.
Well, this is the exact menu from that I looked at on the Vista a few months ago.
So they do have starting out with appetizers, soups, and salads. And the one thing I'm going to note here is nowhere on this does it say anything about unlimited breadsticks. So I'm a little apprehensive here.
Okay, so they do give you a tray of garlic rolls that you can ask for more.
Yeah.
With and you can also it's got you can either dip it in the garlic butter that they've got that they give you, or they have bottles of what was it, balsamic vinegar and olive oil that you can dip in.
Okay.
That's the way to do it right there.
Oh.
Okay. So
I'm sorry.
Anybody else need a cigarette?
I'll be right back, guys. I got stuff out in the garage.
Oh, well. Okay, so I'm just kind of like looking over this. I'm not going to be able to pronounce half of these words, so I'm not.
Arancini, Rona's meatballs.
Yeah.
Mussels and clams. I can't pronounce that minestrone. Yeah. Caprese.
Caprese.
Caprice.
No.
I'll have the caprice, sir. Wait,
now what
on the other
we
side,
have,
I got one pork chop.
If we're just looking at the appetizer portion,
yeah.
Now what I had was the meatballs. The meatballs, everyone who has the meatballs loves them.
Okay.
So and the mussels and clams, Oh Lord.
Now it does have a
That
little buoy next to the meatballs, which I'm guessing means a good.
it's
So
a
I'll buoy
it,
that again. So
it's a captain. It's a favorito del
I
capitan. Oh
don't
no,
know.
it's at the bottom.
Is it? I didn't read that.
Yeah. Scroll
Favorito
down.
del Capitino. All right. Well, I'm just gonna translate that. That's the captain's favorite. Um, we've got the cured tuna, which sounds pretty good. I think I would have to go for the meatballs, though. I think that would be my go-to.
Now the meatballs are a little spicy, so I mean that it's got a nice kick to it, not like burn your mouth spicy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, to say roasted chili salsa on it, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you get?
Meatballs. I like it a spice.
I'll definitely get the meatballs again.
Okay, so we're getting 3 orders of meatballs. Then, let's see here. It says secondo / pasta, which
That
I'm
would
gonna
be your main
translate entree
Entrees.
and pasta.
Pasta.
It says it underneath. That's how I knew. Uh, why does they started off with the okay farfalle el pistachio. This is gonna be a horribly done. This is this is an.
Let's
awful
hope there's
segment.
no Italians listening. Otherwise, they'll be like,
We've butchered your language. I'm so sorry. Anyways, you got spaghetti, linguine, penne, grilled fish, chicken parmesan, short ribs, grilled shrimp, some veal, and pork chops, eggplant, parmigiano.
the veal is a veal marsala.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think on this part of the menu, I would probably go with pork chops because those are harder to find now on the ship. So I might end up going pork chop.
Reese?
I don't want to eat a baby cow. I'll go with the pork chops.
There you go.
Well, see, I had the chicken farm last time I was there, but yes, I will eat the baby cow. They're delicious. So veal marsala for me. And that's one of my favorite dishes. Actually, is veal and chicken marsala.
Yeah. Well,
Now, one thing you have to know about the sides
mhm.
is those are served family style. So you get 2 sides if there's 2 people, but it's all served family style.
Okay.
So you get your entree on one plate, and you get your sides, and you can share those.
I think I'd go with the roasted broccoli. Oh, well, I guess read them off here. Roasted broccoli and cauliflower, spinach, lentils, and crispy potatoes. That's how we say that around here. Crispy taters.
Lord, you're going to end up asking the waiter for ketchup, aren't you?
Well, what else do you get with crispy taters? Yeah, I'd probably go with the crispy taters and the roasted broccoli cauliflower.
You know what? This is a little bit different because I did have a spaghetti side as well. So I will be getting something different this time. Sweet. I'll go with the spinach.
Okay. What about you, Reese?
Probably crispy taters.
Okay, there you
go. And those taters
I like
are good.
Spinach a lot, so I don't know. That's a toss-up.
Those taters are good.
So after you have finished this wonderful meal, you'll get to choose your dolce, which is dessert.
Actually, it means sweet.
No, it's dessert. It says it right next to it. You get an apple crostata, a terrasamu,
Tiramisu.
What the what?
Tiramisu.
Oh my god, you're gonna get Josh
Tiramisu.
so mad
Why?
because he just
It's the
that's
worst
his
thing on the ship.
no, it's not from it's the worst.
Yeah,
It's
look,
not good in the dining room.
He
It's
is saying
great
bad
here.
things about the lasagna. I am going to attack his tiramisu.
No.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu is amazing in the Cucina. It's not good in the main dining room.
I don't know about that. I'm not going to order a tiramisu either. So, they also have the lemon frozen torte.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to guess that's a tort.
And the maple rosata. Rosata fritters.
Ricotta.
I think I might get the tiramisu, and then
I think you're going to get roasted
not
in several people's lives this week.
Look, I can't help it if I didn't enjoy the tiramisu last time I got it.
You didn't get it in the Cucina, though.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have it here, but maybe not eat it.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'll probably go for the Marasessun.
Okay. I understood what you were saying.
Y'all are just trying to drive people away right now, aren't you?
Tom, are you going to get the bassoon?
I'm going to get the tiramisu and the apple crustats.
Double dipping.
Heck yeah. Why not?
All right. So they do have an Italian coffee and an espresso. That sounds pretty good. That would be something I would probably dip into if I had the alcohol pass. So
yeah,
but other than that,
and a shot of limoncello too.
Yeah. So that is our terrible rendition of the Cucina.
And once again, to our listeners, I'm sorry about Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
His reading of Italian does not reflect those of Carnival Cruising Podcastways and its affiliates.
Its affiliates.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's just what they say in the legal things that I keep.
I'm not sure who we're. I don't know who would affiliate with us.
I don't know either. We'll see if someone plays our ad.
Yeah. Well, I've never had the Cucina for dinner, and so now I feel a little bit more invigorated to cause a rigmarole on my next cruise, so I could go in and maybe order some good food. So
you'll be surprised. It's well worth it, even if you have to pay for it. It's only $15. Come on.
I think I'm gonna have Trevor order for me.
I think you'll be run out of town if you had Trevor order for you.
I'm gonna go with everything that is like really hard for him to say, and I'm gonna have him order for me.
Well, okay, and I would do it for you too. I would. If you need a translator, I'm here all the time. So.
You can just point at what you want on the menu, and they'll know what.
But I like to impress people, and I would hope that I could impress them with my preparedness.
I don't want to look like a grunting mongoloid, like
Yeah.
Oh, you would like the tiramisu?
Would you do that, or would you like to like
sound stupid? Nah, I'd rather sound stupid.
Offend our captain
Yes.
and then have to walk the plank.
Is our captain going to be taking our order?
It's it could be his mother's recipe that we're butchering it how he pronounces it.
Well,
and he makes you
we
walk
would
the plank.
probably get a nice, polite correction. So, and I would say
no soup.
I would say I would like the terrasamu, and they would say, "You know how to say it correctly." Oh, very nice, Mr. Shelby. And they would give me a special order of it. So there.
What accent was that?
That was Italian, sir.
Was it?
Yeah. You did so wonderful. But I know my impressions are really impressing you guys. But
I mean, that Italian accent was like Sean Connery doing a Spanish accent in
I
The
can't,
Highlander.
My only other go-to is Mario, and it's just because I would just say, "It's me, Mario," and I would just lose it after that because I can't do anything else. So, it's me taking your order. I don't know. Like, okay, it's you. I know. So,
Do you have anything else, sir?
I got my question.
Okay, Reese.
There you go.
Yeah.
We need like a.
We need a good question.
Well, not a good question. I mean,
I can't make any promises.
We need like an intro. It's question time. It's question time. It's question
Reese
time.
has a
with
very
Reese.
good question time.
Yeah. The best.
And there are no bad questions.
He can come up, and if it's bad, we'll laugh in his face. Okay.
Okay, so this question might be a little weird, maybe. Anticipation. Okay, so like in anything that you do where people do it often, there are usually like not really habits.
There's a bed in every room, so hopefully the people that are doing it often are doing it in their room.
Yeah, that's true. But they do take it to the clamshells sometimes, and I do not agree with this.
And to the balconies sometimes, which
I do agree with.
Anyway, so are there anything? Is there anything I should know that somebody would know if they've cruised a lot, but people that haven't ever cruised before would know, like any taboos or etiquettes that I should know about being on a cruise ship?
Really, some of the things that come to mind is some things you may not think of is make sure you bring at least one set of clothes that's nice, something you can take to dinner, and because there is an elegant night, and so and when you hear the word elegant, you're thinking foo-foo fancy. It used to be that way, not so much anymore. So I mean, something nice. So.
Oh, I'm probably gonna go foo fancy personally.
Well,
but...
yeah. So
it's just a little homo in me.
We could show up with tuxes. I don't care. But
I do have a request to our listeners. I would like a fanny pack, and it's a very specific fanny pack. So if you can find it for me, I need a rainbow fanny pack with palm trees on it for the cruise. I'm just kidding. You don't have to find me that. I just thought I'd say that.
We could make that for you.
Can you? All right. I want it.
I don't know. I think I can. I gotta find out. What colors Ollie has. He's got a cricket, so we could. All we'd have to do is like slap it. Make it in the cricket and then slap it on a whatchamacallit, a fanny pack.
Sweet. Trevor, your thoughts?
So I heard you say fanny pack. I agree.
That you agree that you're gonna make a fanny pack with a palm tree, a rainbow palm tree on it for him.
Oh, Oh, well, no, I wasn't agreeing. I would say that we should have that. That should be part of our merch.
Oh, nice. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am working on that right now.
And you can,
so.
with spring tees, I believe you could make fanny packs.
Sweet.
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Whenever. That's my project this weekend. I'm off Friday, so yeah.
There you go. Well,
but now as far as taboo, Reese's question about taboo and stuff like that, it kind of is taboo to kind of get jiggy with it on your balcony, because there are, especially if you do it at night, because there are people watching you and you don't know. Like, not only do they have cameras everywhere, but the bridge people can see everything.
Oh, not well, yeah, and so that's a good thing to know before you make that mistake twice.
I mean, if I did make that mistake, it would mean that me and Trevor were, because I mean, I guess
I'm
I could bring
not making
someone
it 3 times. I'm not making that mistake 3 times.
Well, luckily, you all don't have a balcony.
No, that's true.
Yo, how lucky us!
Hey, but
We're
I
so
know some
fortunate.
people that do. Hey, can we check out y'all balcony?
No.
Come on, Mr. Kennedy.
No.
Anyways, well, I'm trying to think of other taboo things to do on a cruise.
Do?
Yeah. Did I say it that way?
Yes, you did.
So, there's rude things, like, but you're not rude, so I wouldn't have to, you really wouldn't have to worry about it. I've seen people do stuff like they get in the line at the buffet and they demand an entire tray of bacon. Just like horrible acting people. I would say it's kind of taboo to remove the gratuities off of your sailing.
That's really not taboo. That's tacky, I think.
It's really tacky. There are people that do not prepay their gratuities, and then they're tacked on at the end of your cruise, and it's a bad practice. I don't like it.
See, I like that one. That's good to know.
Going to the soft serve machine and removing the entire sleeve of cones and like smashing it on the floor.
Has that happened?
I've seen it happen by like kids.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
How about reserving seats for hours and hours?
Yeah, deck chairs.
Yeah. Deck chairs. People will get these deck chair, like they're like little clamp things, and they'll put their towel on there and they'll clamp it, and then they'll just disappear. They'll be gone all day. But that's their chair. You better not move anything.
Oh, Lord.
You don't see it that much anymore. Like, a lot of the attendants are a lot more attentive. But it does happen. Another thing throwing
a lit cigarette off your balcony or off the ship in general, that'll actually get you thrown off.
Yeah, don't throw anything off your balcony. We've been pelted with ice. Remember that when we were down there at Red Frog? And that's not a good feeling. Like,
no, it's not.
It's like someone dumped their ice off of Lido, I'm guessing, and it gathered speed and hit us. I was not happy about that.
Seeing a ship in the distance and saying ramming speed, that's not good.
Yeah.
Either.
Let's see.
Captain never hears me whenever I say it.
Well, I think if he could, he probably wouldn't listen to you.
Probably not.
So there is one that's about like if you have a Bluetooth speaker, you can have that in your room, but you can't take that out on deck. that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think you can take it out on your balcony either.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you keep it inside your room, kind of thing. So it's something about playing music and being in public and bothering other people that are around you. So,
Well, I mean, that's a little upsetting. I figured everybody would want to listen to my Sir Mix-a-Lot, Mix-a-Lot.
Well, yeah.
Now, one of my really, really big pet peeves, and is people cheating on trivia and causing me not to get a chip on a stick.
Yeah. You will see that sometimes. If they're not quick enough with the trivia, or if it's a question that's real hard in the beginning and they got time to like look it up, you'll see people on their phones like
see, no,
looking stuff up, and that's so cheating. Wrong. So cheating, and you want to call them out.
You know how many times I've not gotten a chip on a stick because people did that?
Yeah. Well,
1 point. 1 point.
Tyler has gotten so close so many times to getting a chip on a stick with the Harry Potter trivia but it'll be like some random person that will have gotten every question right, including like their insanely hard questions.
Well, see, the questions don't change also.
Well, some of them do. We've been hit with multiple different ones that are like, how did you even come up with this? Like, is this even in the book? Oh, but
what was Dumbledore's original hair color before it went white?
That's probably in there somewhere. I can guarantee you. But yeah.
Okay.
You got any more questions for us?
No, I'm good.
Only one.
I mean, that one question produced a lot of answers.
That's probably our best put together segment.
Yeah. I think that's the show right there. Just ask Reese. Or Reese asks questions or whatever.
Oh.
It's more like Reese
just
asks
cut
you,
out
but
the
whatever.
rest of that and just keep Reese's question.
Yeah. Well, does anyone have anything else to add?
Good.
Nope.
That reminds me of a story. A story of how we ended the show. So, make sure you guys go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We've got a Facebook page and we got a Facebook group. Join them both. They're both awesome. And yeah, so just remember, you are unique, you are loved, and you are amazing.
And remember, anything that happens on the ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Well, there's another successful show.
Another successful show.
With 15 minutes worth of content.